Israel and the United States have withdrawn their teams from the latest round of negotiations for a ceasefire in Gaza. The breakdown in talks leaves 2 million in the Palestinian territory besieged and suffering from acute food shortages. Some of the pictures coming out of Gaza are absolutely horrifying, as our Middle East correspondent Eric Torchek reports.
Israel and Hamas weren't expected to reach agreement at this round of talks, but it was hoped that two sides could get closer and potentially sign a deal in the coming weeks. What happened was Israel has reportedly agreed to the latest 60-day ceasefire proposal put forward by the United States and, some sources suggest, crafted to largely suit Israel's requirements. The US and Israel were then waiting for Hamas's response, and it submitted that response with a long list of reservations. After that, Israel withdrew its team and the United States team withdrew as well. The US envoy, Steve Witkoff, described Hamas's conduct as uncoordinated and not in good faith. He accused the militant group of acting selfishly and said the US will now consider other options and try and retrieve the remaining Israeli hostages that are still in Gaza. Israel, however, is speaking a little more positively. It says it believes a ceasefire is still possible, but it withdrew its team because large gaps remain between its position and that of Hamas. Israeli media is reporting the main obstacle at this stage is Hamas's request that Israel release prisoners arrested on suspicion of participating in the October 7 attacks. Also, it's asked for more prisoners serving life sentences. Hamas sources, however, are telling other media outlets that the main dispute remains the central one that's been plaguing these negotiations all along. The fact that Hamas is seeking a permanent end to the war and wants a guarantee that if the 60-day ceasefire period expires without further agreement, that Israel won't return to bombing and besieging Gaza again.